name is Evelyn Helminen. I'm a Peace Corps volunteer in Armenia with the 19th group of volunteers. I'm a community and youth development volunteer in the IT sector, so I work at a college in a small town in Armenia teaching computers.
Evelyn, պատկանում այս գույնը մի քիչ
View, slide master. Այստեղից փոխում ես եւ ամեն ինչ փոխվի։ So, bonus ուզում փոխել, գույն, աշխարհի սրա վրա, format
I decided to join the Peace Corps for a number of reasons. One reason is I just wanted to experience life in a completely different culture than what I grew up with in America. And I wanted to learn to speak a different language and be able to understand people who are speaking a different language. So that's definitely something that I've accomplished in Armenia.
How are you?
I teach completely in Armenian at the college, and most of the people I interact with on a daily basis don't speak English, so I had to learn Armenian and learn it well in order to communicate with other people. Another reason I joined Peace Corps is just because I wanted to do something a little bit different and give back at the same time. There's been so many times in my life where people have helped me out. I love to travel, and I've stayed at people's houses, and they've fed me and they've helped me. And I just wanted to do something that would help other people. And so coming here and working at the college and teaching the things I know about computers to people who really didn't know that much about certain computer programs to begin with, I feel like that's been a really good way to help other people. When I first arrived at the college, my counterparts didn't really use the computer room, even though they were all computer teachers. One of my first days in the classroom, one of my counterparts was drawing pictures on the blackboard, and it took me a minute to realize that she was drawing pictures of Photoshop tools on the blackboard, and she was reading from a book what the tools were used for. And the students in the classroom were dutifully copying down every single word that she said, word for word. And when I finally realized this, my Armenian wasn't very good, but I was able to ask her, why aren't you using the computers in the next room? Do they have Photoshop installed? And she said, yeah, they have Photoshop. And I said, well, should we go in there and teach the kids how to use Photoshop actually at the computer? And she said, okay, we can do that. Do you know how to use Photoshop? And I said, yes, I do. So we went in there and we turned on one computer, and the 7 or 8 kids in the class gathered around me at the one computer, and I proceeded to show them how to use some of the more basic tools in Photoshop. And from that day on, we started using the computers in the classroom every day, and I started teaching my counterparts and the students how to use Photoshop, how to use some of the Microsoft Office programs like Word and Excel and PowerPoint and Access. And then as we progressed and as my Armenian progressed, we moved into HTML and website creation, and we also got internet at the college, so we were able to start using the internet to get lesson plans and to learn new things. And so since the beginning 2 years ago until now, I feel like my counterparts have come a really long way. They've learned a lot, and I feel like the students as well have been really happy with being able to actually have hands-on learning during their computer classes. So because of all that and my relationships that have grown with my counterparts, I'm really happy with my Peace Corps service.